Fight, fight, fight! Today we're doing another wine taste-off video. It's Greece versus
Slovakia.
That's all coming up. Hello! Welcome back to Exotic Wine Travel, the show that helps you drink adventurously so you can expand your palate and expand your mind. And we have two countries that are expanding palates today. I'm your host, Matthew Horkey.
Hi, I'm Shireen Tan.
Welcome back to the show. You know, we're getting a lot of great feedback about our wine tasting face-off videos, so we're off to do another one. You ready to get started? You ready to get started? Yes, my hair, before we get started, my hair is getting a little crazy. I know Clive commented, Tina, other people watching the show. Yes, it's COVID time. I just haven't had time to get it cut.
You still consider it COVID time?
your
hair is growing out of the frame, actually, you can see.
I think it's cool when it's like, okay. Anyways, we got two countries here. Real exciting countries, both producing some exciting wines here. We have Greece versus Slovakia. We've been to Slovakia many times. We've got a lot of experience with Greek wine, probably a little bit more so with Slovakia. Two countries that are basically on the opposite spectrum of latitude. You know, wine grapes traditionally grow between 30 and 50 degrees. North or south latitude, Greece falls down in the 30 degrees. Slovakia is up near the 50 degree mark, right? Mm-hmm. Greece, even though it's more Mediterranean, produces 70% white wine. I found that fascinating, actually.
Sometimes even when you taste Greek wine, I do find that it doesn't quite tell you that it's a Mediterranean white wine.
Because of the islands, the elevation, stuff like that. Slovakia, I don't know the official figures, but I think it's probably somewhere in there, 66%, probably something like that. Really interesting wines. Two high acid grapes. You ready to get started here?
Very much, please.
Okay. The first one. This is in a state that I absolutely love. Over 10 years ago, when I tasted my first Greek wine, it was from this winery, Alpha Estate. This is the Assyrtiko 2018 Ecosystem Single Vineyard, using my trusty Corvin Model 6 now, to pour this out. We actually have a discount code for Corvin systems and accessories. I'll put that in the description box, but let's get to this. You want to say anything about Assyrtiko?
So wait a minute, what was the first wine that you tasted from them?
Hedgehog Xenomalfro.
I see, okay. So I like Assyrtiko because generally I like quite aromatic wine, especially those with floral quality to it. So I think Assyrtiko qualifies for that. And on top of that, what did you frown at me?
No, that's right.
I was checking it. Like, what, did I say something that you disagree with?
You were perfect.
But I also think that Assyrtiko is quite special in that because it has a very strong mineral quality to it. So you get the mineral flavors, aroma, and you also get a little bit of salinity on the palate. And plus it's got acidity, so that makes it quite like a complete white wine. So we're not tasting it side by side, we're tasting one after.
Yeah, one after another. Okay. That's what we did the other. This, you know, most Assyrtikos come from Santorini. This is from the mainland, up in Macedonia. Amendio is the region. 400 to 600 meters in elevation, like the coolest area actually in Greece. I love this producer. I have never had a bad I've never had a bad wine from this producer, so I'm excited to get started. We don't even have a spitter. Hold on.
I was thinking, are you trying to get us to drink this?
I get the coffee. Okay, let's get started here. What are you picking up first of all?
Lemon, minerality. A little bit closer to like not really flinty, but more of like a sandy beach sort of smell. Definitely a little bit of peachy tone to it as well, white peach, apple. So you've got your palm fruit. What else do you get?
I always think Assyrtiko is like if you could kind of mix aromas of Riesling and some aromatic grape together. A lot of white pear, white peach, white flower, apple blossom type flavor, nice low yogurt, limey, lemony flavors. What are you thinking on the palate?
It's very good. Citrus on the palate, orange blossom. So it's really a mix of citrus, stone fruit, lighter style of stone fruit, flower, mineral. It has everything. It's got high acid.
Things about Assyrtikos is they can age. It's got so much acidity. I think that they can age really well. You liking it?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Oh, you drank a little?
Oh, wow. And you're right, the end palate kind of reminds you of Riesling because the acidity and the strong flavor, right? It has this like grip inside your mouth, kind of pinches your mouth from the inside. It's very good wine.
I think it's really, really. And the thing about Alpha Estate, you can find them all over the world. They're well distributed, and they're just like. I don't think I've ever had a bad wine from Alpha Estate. I'm digging this so far.
I haven't had a sip.
That was a good. So that one's good. We'll taste the
I
difference.
like it very much. Yeah.
That's a win.
I really like it when the acid is high, but balanced by not sugar, but sweet flavor. So it creates this really nice pinch from the inside of your mouth, and I like that sensation.
Oh, great! So we
Shut up! Just continue with it already.
we have produced one of your favorite producers, not only in Central Eastern Europe, but maybe you like in general, right?
I like the winemaker a lot, and I think he is a very thoughtful, intentional winemaker, and he makes really great wine.
This is a Zlatý Golden Horn. This is the Purweg Riesling 2019. I forgot to say this. They both have a couple hours of skin contact. This is all done stainless steel. This is barrel fermented and amphora fermented. Then he blends them. This part of Slovakia is right on the Danube, north of Bratislava, and you look across basically to Burgenland. So it's basically an extension of Austria. You ready to get into this? I'm excited. These wines. Oh, I peeled the wax off to make sure it was a core.
So tip for people who are using Coravin.
Yeah, that's what I do with Coravin. With if there's wax or foil, I like to peel it off to make sure that this is a natural cork, so I don't jam the needle in and break the needle and cry.
If only you cry like that.
Okay, so here, these very minimal intervention style of Riesling. Low, hands off, lots of texture. These wines, this producer's awesome. Only been around for a little bit. I really like the wines. That's all I was saying.
I love tasting Riesling from all over the world because I think all of us, if you've been in wine or you drink wine for some time, you have a very classic profile of Riesling that I think everyone can agree on when we talk about classic profile of Riesling. So to kind of like venture out of the classic areas, it's always fun to see what other kind of expressions you can have.
And there's good Riesling in there's good wines in Slovakia in general. Yeah. Egan Muller, the famous vigneron from the Mosel, has a property we've been to, Chateau Bella, in Slovakia. You like the Gruner Veltliner also in Slovakia, right?
Yes, I definitely love the Gruner Veltliner over there because there are quite a couple of macerated Gruner Veltliner from Slovakia, and it's so much fun because it's peppery, high acid. At the same time, let's go back to Riesling.
So let's get into this here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you like already?
So floral, like chrysanthemum, chamomile, yellow flower kind of tea.
Green guava for me. It's a wine with complexity and texture, right?
Very much, and it's got a little bit of funk, not in a bad way. And you know how I don't like super funky wine. This is really just a little bit super different because this is much more on all of the profiles and subtleties put together on a very acidic backbone. Whereas this, even though it's Riesling, I find it more vibrant. To me, this is more about intensity. When it comes to nuances, the Greek wine has a little bit more, but when it comes to intensity and fullness, this Riesling actually delivers more.
This is much more textured for me. Much more textured, but this has some pretty nuances that you kind of have to search out for. Two pretty different wines in terms of whites. I don't know, which one are you preferring right now?
Oh, this is really, really tough.
Wow. Fight.
I truly cannot decide. I think usually I have an opinion. It's easy for me to make a choice, but these two are really just kind of in the same league together.
Does that mean they're lower quality, medium quality, high quality?
High quality. Like I think at 90 point entry level. Yeah, for me, both of them. I do think that this can be a little bit better. I think for now I would pick the Assyrtiko because it's a little bit more complex, whereas the Riesling might just need a little bit more time to come together. I mean, this is 2019.
Guess what?
What?
We kind of agree for once here.
Really?
I actually think that the Riesling is a better wine. Better wine overall in general, will last longer. The Assyrtiko right now is just speaking to me. I'm just enjoying these floral nuances. So this is also 2019. This is 2018. This is just bottled. This says at a year in the bottle. So but basically generally good stuff. You can't lose with these wines. In Europe, these wines are like 15 euros, so like 17 bucks retail. I mean, really good wines, right?
Yeah, very much. And if you like Riesling, really, this is one wine to seek out because it really delivers quite a different experience over here.
And Assyrtiko too, because Assyrtikos and Santorini are starting to go up in price.
Sure.
This is still a good value. Anything you want to add on the face? Was that a successful face-off?
That's so good. I'm gonna drink a lot of it.
Okay, guys. So thanks for watching, and we will see you at the next video. Go Greece, Yamas, go Slovakia, Ďakujem.
Ďakujem.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hello, thanks for watching.
Hey, you made it to the end. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell so you know when new videos are out. If you like content like this, check out our Patreon page where you get some behind the scenes exclusive content. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Cheers.